All right, hello. This is your Traded Crypto channel coming at you. Davey on December 6th, 2020, about 2:30, almost 3. Yeah, so I woke up this morning and had a bit of an epiphany. Um, Looking at the trading view chart, they just added a bunch of low cap alts, and why would they do that if they didn't think that they had a future, right? So these coins must have some good fundamentals. They must know something that we don't. I was just going to go down some of these coins. Luckily, I have most all of them, and these are ones I've been speculating on over the last year or so. I feel like I've done some good work, don't know. Anyway, so you got Bitcoin, XRP, Link, Ethereum, Litecoin. Some of the new ones, some of them may have already been there, but I know some of them were not. ADA, Cardano, XLM, Stellar, VE Chain's on there. Zilica is on there. I think that one might do very well. Uni, Dot, Tezos. I think Tezos has been on there. Neo. There is that new one that just listed on Coinbase, NU. I don't know a whole lot about that, but I plan to do some research. THETA, another one that I think will do very well. THETA and ZIL really got me thinking, along with VE Chain. And Tron is on there as well. So as far as altcoins, they must see something that we don't. And why would they add them if they had no future? So it could be a really good time to start stacking those. Not financial advice, but that's where I'm at. Bitcoin continuing to sort of consolidate. I'm still thinking we could come down to 14K range. If that happens, alts will bleed hard, but it'll be a quick wick. It'll be one of those things that get bought up pretty quickly. A week-long, 2-week consolidation, and come on back. We also could just consolidate and kind of just fall. I mean, maybe like a slow fall, or just create a big consolidation zone, and that would be great for alts. Alts would start gaining on Bitcoin. We're kind of forming. This could end up becoming some kind of a wedge. So maybe we kind of bounce back and forth up here. It could become a channel as well. Yeah, or I think a wedge would make more sense. Maybe we come down, shoot back up. Maybe we hit 21, 22, maybe even 23, and then we have our retracement. That could be something to look out for. Maybe by Christmas we hit an all-time high and kind of fall there afterwards. Yeah, I think that's something that could definitely happen. But just be ready for anything. The Ethereum Bitcoin chart, I don't usually look at it, but I'm starting to look at it now that a lot of people I follow use that to kind of see where the alts are going to go. And looking at this chart gives me a lot of confidence as to where the altcoins and Ethereum in particular will go. Ethereum, I do hold a fair amount of that, and I plan on getting more with the trades. I lost a bunch in March. I have a horror story to tell everybody. I'm not so sure today is the day to go into specifics, but I had a lot of money on an exchange tied up at low leverage, like 2x and 3x leverage, and I thought I was invincible. I was up 100, 200% on everything. I was like, I'm good. I'm just going to let it roll. We were still in a bear market just before the halving. I just thought, I'm good. I'm just going to let everything ride and not even worry about it. And then started seeing the pullbacks, and I took a job, and I wasn't looking at the charts as much. And that dark Thursday, woke up at 4 a.m. shaking, looking at all the charts. I was shaking. I lost a lot of money that day. Starting to make it back finally, but if I had had what I had then, now, I'd be on a cruise in the Caribbean right now. Well, of course, if it wasn't during the COVID times. Let's hope next year's better. Anyway, so yeah, here we go, looking at Ethereum. So if you look back, this is 2017. So about right here is probably when Bitcoin peaked, and then if anyone was around then, about a week or two later, altcoins made one last big run. They went crazy, and then that was it. And ever since then, 2-3 years, altcoins have been bleeding against Bitcoin. And I know that because Ethereum is basically the king of the altcoins. You can kind of use that as a reference to know. There are sometimes exceptions, like Link has been gaining on Bitcoin ever since its inception. So that Link Bitcoin chart would look not like this. It would just be up. It would just be like this part right here. It'd be just this. But yeah, there are exceptions, but Ethereum will give you a pretty good snapshot of what all the altcoins are doing. And we're going up. We're making higher lows now. Maybe we're creating some kind of a broadening wedge formation. And if you want to look at this whole thing as a wedge, which definitely is a wedge, we broke out of it. The target for this wedge would be at the top of that. We'd be looking at an all-time high for Ethereum. Let's see. Yeah, maybe by spring 2021. That's just a total guesstimate. We could just start heading on now. Some people are saying $1,000 by Christmas, which I don't think is out of the question. You look at all the different patterns that are happening, it's all suggesting that. We have W's. We have an inverse head and shoulders. This whole thing could be a head, shoulder, shoulder. That would put us in a similar target. So it's looking good regardless. Just patience. Patience, and don't go in high leverage positions if you're a trader and not financial based. Yeah, just kind of wanted to be a little more brief today. Maybe go after a couple of coins. Look at CoinGecko for a second. Energy Web token, I'm still stacking that. Supposedly Tesla is involved with it, but I don't know. It just hasn't really made a whole lot of big runs. SIA coin, has been going crazy, and that's another file data coin, kind of like Ocean and Blockstack. I'm trying to get a little portfolio of those types of coins, and hodl it obviously. But Blockstack was also another pick by the THETA guy. Ocean Protocol, I think that one's really good. Blockstack, Filecoin, and Siacoin. Siacoin's really cheap too. It's really low on the. I was looking at the. It was similar to Voyager, where it was just it had a crazy peak in 2017, and that's just such a low level consolidation. And we're just getting started with these altcoins, right? So let's look. Let's see, maybe we can find. I don't know what that's doing. Yeah, so let's look at this thing. I believe it was a really crazy looking chart. Yeah. I mean, so, come on. It's a little bit choppy. I'm sorry for that. Come on. Let's see here. Come on. That's the 1 year, so we're kind of bouncing around. It's just pure consolidation with Siacoin. So yeah, you want to look. This is 2017, 2018, the high. Call it 10 cents, and we are at. We're not a cent. We're like we're like 0.3 of 1 cent. Should get the calculator out, but I mean we're nowhere near 10 cents. So if this thing keeps running, that would be very, very interesting. This is the 90-day chart, so we're creating some higher lows. It just looks good, and it's been running, so something to look at along with Voyager. Anyway, I want to be quick. That's about it for today. I just wanted to get together with everybody on the Epiphany I had this morning with all those altcoins that were listed on TradingView. I think those would be really good ones to keep an eye on. We'll see everybody on the flip side. Everyone have a good Sunday, and peace out.